Hi, I'm Steve Smith of the Double Spur Ranch. Today we're going to talk a little bit about horse psychology, about what makes them do the things that they do, about what makes them want to do some things and not want to do others. With this knowledge, then you can better, hey Kira, you can better train your horse to get them to do what you want them to do rather than what they want to do. So the first thing we're going to talk about in horse psychology is that the alpha is the leader. And your goal is to become the alpha of the pasture, the leader of your horse or horses. Now we're going to demonstrate today how horses choose a leader. What we're going to do is we're going to put some feed out in the pasture and we're going to let the horses decide who's boss. Now notice Kira gets to eat, but Hollywood over here, I don't know if he's going to get any. You see how Hollywood over here, he's not daring going on over there to Kira. Now unfortunately we got two other horses that are not paying attention and they're not coming over. But if you notice, the obvious head of this pasture is that horse right there. She's the leader. All these other horses are going to allow her to eat. They're not going to try to get her to come off of the feed because they know she won't let her. Now, I can move her off the feed because I am the pasture alpha and I got a flag. But let's see, now Hollywood goes for it. Let's see what happens. See, she moves him away. See, nobody else gets that feed other than her. That's because she is the leader. Now you would think that that makes the other horses hate that horse. But the truth is that they follow that horse. And they see that horse as the one that keeps them safe. What they're going to do is they're going to follow that horse anywhere. And I can tell you from experience that all the other, we have 4 horses out here at the Double Spur herd right now. All the other horses, when they can't find her, that's Kira, when they can't find Kira, they're in a pretty uptight state and they're running around crazy trying to find her. Not because they want her to be mean to them, but because they believe that she's the leader and she is who will keep them safe. Now that's your new job, is to become your horse's leader. Become the one who he respects and believes in and feels safe with. So you're building trust and respect by being the leader. The one who moves the other horse off is the leader. Now I've invited Ammo here to stand right next to me, but normally we've taught Ammo not to crowd, but we'll show you how we're going to do that, okay? Okay, buddy. Okay, back up. I'm just going to give a little wiggle, and whenever he takes a step back, we're going to stop that pressure. Horses learn from pressure and release. Watch again. When I'm going to ask him to back up, I'm going to give a little wiggle, and soon as he begins to move his feet, then we'll release the pressure. We'll stop shaking the rope immediately, okay? Back. See, he learned from that. Then we're going to reward him. Good boy. Okay? We want to get our horse's feet to move. Sometimes I like to just walk them in a figure 8 a little bit to loosen them up. So what we've done with Ammo, now it took some time to do, but we taught him to respect when we put pressure on him, just like when Kira put pressure on Hollywood out there and made him get away. Hollywood respects Kira. Hollywood sees Kira as the leader. What we've done with Ammo and what we do with all of our horses is we have to apply pressure until they move, and then we take the pressure off. So in this case, it was very light pressure. We wiggled the rope, we told him to back up, and as soon as he began to back up, we stopped. In the training process, it took real hard shaking of that rope to apply that pressure so he understood, ooh, let me get away from that. And then as soon as he began to move, you stop that shaking immediately. So he sees, okay, to get that uncomfortable shaking to stop, I take a step back or two, and then it stops. So when I hear the word back, I back up because I don't want the uncomfortable pressure. That's how the pressure and release system works. That's also how the leader leadership role is formed, is by getting your horse's feet to move. He has learned that if I apply pressure in a direction, he needs to yield to me. He needs to move back out of my way. That is the whole key of becoming your horse's leader.